Previously on Carrier Signal Decrypting. This episode of Carrier Signal Decrypting, we're going to be looking at assassination missions. Here we are in Tolan. Remove Burke from duty in LHS 250. This is a mission we just picked up from Gordon Plant, and all the missions of an assassination variety can be found with a crosshair as their icon on the left-hand side. So his army of escorts are already hostile. We're going to need to take them out in about 3 seconds to avoid getting murdered. Just get a good angle. Another shield cell out. Oh, don't chaff me, bro. What are you chaffing me for? Let's chaff it. Let's chaff it. We're running. So that's how assassination missions work. Hello, Commanders, and welcome to today's edition of Carrier Signal Decrypting. Today we're broadcasting to you from Garagcha Orbital, nested in Federation territory and currently under the jurisdiction of Felicia Winters. Today we're going to be talking about taking on contracts to deliver space justice and other forms of violence for the various minor factions in Elite Dangerous. And to that end, today we're kitted out in a red Professor Chunk. Red for power, justice, and blood. And in the wonderful cockpit there is me, Commander Nova Kane. And if you like the video, please press the like button and subsequently subscribe, because that's just the best for everybody. We can see there, we've got our decorative chaff launcher and other things. We'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's talk about taking on missions that involve space lasers. So here we are at Garantia Orbital. To give you a context of where we are, we're going to bring up the galactic map. So, Lima 190-21 is the affectionately named system. It's a high-tech economy system, and it is nearby to LTT 3572, the site of our mining tutorials, which is in the general vicinity of Sol and Alpha Centauri, which are down here somewhere. We can see Sol just over there, Zachary Hudson territory. Right, so this is Lima 190-21. We're currently here in Garagcha Orbital. It's quite a nice system. There are some rings, not particularly interesting for miners, but there are some nice resource extraction sites if you want to go and deliver some space justice freelance style. If you want to learn more about that, head over to my Elite Dangerous Job Center video on bounty hunting. But we are in Carrier Signal Decrypting, and we access all of the missions for Carrier Signal Decrypting via the station's bulletin board. So from the station, we're going to see the main station UI here. We're going to click on bulletin board, and then it will sync with the server. Stand by. And we can see all the available missions here. And these icons, if you've seen other Carrier Signal Decrypting videos, you might understand what these icons are. So these ones, extraction missions, donation missions, donation missions for your reputation with the minor faction and the major faction, which they're controlled. So all of the available missions here at this station that I can access at the moment are all from federal aligned factions, which means if you complete them successfully, you'll get reputation with the Federation. If you take them on and fail to do them, then you'll lose reputation. So something to consider. Have a look at the Commander Role video in the Elite Dangerous Flight Academy for further information. So mercenary missions have this icon. So they have the combat crosshair thingamajig, and then some Cobra wireframes over there to the right. And they take a variety of shapes and forms. We're going to click on this Safe Trade Routes one, and we're going to go through what we need. So we've got 15, just under 16 hours to do it. The system is Convumia, which I'm guessing is going to be 1, perhaps 2 jumps away. Associated with Minutemen, associated with is the faction that is issuing this order. You see here, good day, Commander. I represent Minutemen. I'll read this whole thing in dramatic voice in a second. We're going to be taking up pirates, so that's fine. Some of these missions will be a little bit more Black Ops, and there'll be civilian targets, so you get a criminal record for taking them on. Same with assassinations. We need to take out 5 pirates in Convumia in order to satisfy this contract, and the requirements to take on this contract are we have to be minimum competent in combat, we're expert, and we need to be friendly with the faction. Now, I've never encountered the Minutemen before, but they're Federation aligned. So my federal rank, which at the moment is Allied, you'll see down there, with the little blue square to the right of it, because I'm buying this stuff, means that I'm automatically allied with the faction controlling this station. So that's fine. We get 150 grand for it. That does not include the bounties of the pirates themselves. A high effect on reputation, and so that's my personal gain there. And influence, that's for the faction itself. So if we succeed, it's going to have a medium impact on the faction itself, in this case, the Minutemen. Now, a feature implemented in 1.3, I think, was you can actually look at the galaxy map to see where Convumia is. So we're going to do that now. And there she is. So she is 9.99 light years away. Contested, it says. I haven't seen that before. It's contested. Intriguing. So we're going to plot a route to Convumia. This might be an interesting system for a variety of ways. Let's have a look. Ooh, power play. Ooh dear. So it's contested in a boring way, not in a big space war kind of way. So all we need to do really, if we go back to the Starship screen, all we need to do is take our 5 pirates in Convumia, and we're golden. And then we come back to Goraqtra here in the Lima blah, blah, blah system, and we'll pick up a sweet 150 grand. So we're going to accept that, and it's going to verify with the great server of space, and there we are. So there we are. So you might have seen that there was another one listed, another combat mission listed, a mercenary mission, that's now disappeared. Probably another commander has snuffed that up. So we can have a look here. Available or unobtainable. If we have unobtainable, we can just click on them and see why we're not good enough at trading at the moment. So we can't do that one. Oh, that's interesting. Relationship required friendly. Ah, they're an independent faction, you see. There we are. So that underlines my point from earlier. How convenient. So, yes, let's take a quick look through these icons, and then you can click on relevant videos if you want to find out more about them. So, courier, donation, or goodwill. What's that one? Archaeology. Well, yeah, kind of archaeology. Stolen. Might be a piracy. So, archaeology. Extraction, more goodwill, more extraction. Smuggling, always a good thing. Smuggling, it's really easy. And this one will be outright piracy. Yeah, so this one you have to find 3 tons of indium, and it has to be stolen. So that's going to involve shooting down cargo ships, scanning them, finding it, or going to a resource extraction site and robbing it off them there. But anyway, beside the point, let's have a look at our combat fit. Now, you may remember, we are dressed in beautiful red today, and we can have a look. So, if you've seen my mining video in the Elite Dangerous Job Center, we had to stop that halfway through because there was a problem with the servers, and this was backed up by Frontier as a bug, so we've had to refit, and we've taken a bit of a whack to the bank balance there, but we got an A5 power plant, so we've got some more stuff there, but we're still running a bit too hot. So we've done a combat fit here. We've got a couple of shield boosters, chaff launcher, kill warrant scanner. It's not the best one, but the station doesn't have terrific amounts of stuff. We've got 2 cannons and 2 railguns and a couple of burst lasers. I would have ideally wanted beams, but they don't have any. So hopefully we'll be alright with those. And with the internals, you can have a look here. We've swapped out our 64-ton cargo rack for a shield generator that's sort of a Type 6 variety. It's only a D6, but it's got better mass requirements compared to the size of an ASP than the 5 module. So, excuse me, hopefully it's going to hold up a little bit better in combat. We've got 1 shield cell bank, a couple of cargo racks, and an interdictor and some armor there. Nothing too fancy pants. But hopefully it's going to see us right. So, we've got our marching orders. Off we go to Columbia. And we're going to launch. Like her in red. Lovely. Throttle's not at 0. That's happened quite a few times. So here we are. Off we go. Landing gear retracted. Going to counter thrust downwards in the vertical thrust. And then boost away. Beautiful. So yeah, there's that other commander. Also in an ASP. Good choice, other commander. And he's probably going to be the one that snapped up that other assassination contract. But we got the better one, so we're alright. Convumia! So luckily it's just missing the planet, so it's not obscured. We're going to jump to Convumia now, and our only responsibility is to find 5 pirate targets, so we can do that in any way. We can interdict them, we can go to the nav beacon, if Convumia has one, and we can find them in any way that we would do in bounty hunting. One thing I forgot to do was set up some fire groups. We've already set up the power prioritization, so we're not going to become a dead brick in space when we're going to get stuff. Fantastic, there's the nav beacon. It's in a nice convenient place. So we're just going to set up the fire groups for these weapons now. So, hello. Okay, so we're just going to go nice and slowly. And we're going to set the Category 2 burst lasers to fire group 1. And the railguns and cannons to fire group 2. There are a lot of ships in this area. Probably more than half of them will be pirates. Oh dear. Fell into the sun. Oh dear. Yes, I get it. Temperature is what? Critical. I understand. So hopefully the nav beacon's going to be full of pirates and bad guys, and we could just, you know, take a few of them out. Look at whether they're Federation bounties or unique to this system. If they're Federation, we can go back to Goracha and get them there. Otherwise, we'll have to dock in a station in the system to get them. So here we are. Gonna deploy our primary weapon array. Type 6 transporter is wanted. He won't be a pirate, though. He'll be a smuggler. But he's wanted, so we're still gonna have a go. Wow, that didn't go well. Goodbye. So 27,000 for him. Right, Diamondback Explorer. We're basically looking for wanted pilots, as we would normally be doing in a nav beacon, but now, if they're a pirate, it will display as mission target on our nav screen. Well, target screen. So that's what we're looking for. Cobra Mark III, Christian T. Barfoot, he's a novice, no shields, he's clean. An Asp. Good ship. People on the forum say, oh, hello. He's wanted, but he's not a pirate. I'm in the right system, right? Yeah, I am. Sweet. So 50 grand for him. And the hauler is now calling out to me. Really miss my beam lasers. We need to get some of them. There we are. We'll get to the point where the kill wants to scan us in. Man, is there like a sale on chaff? And he's done. So we managed to get the kill warrant scan. Let's see what we earn from that. Well, it shouldn't be too much, I wouldn't imagine. 7,000. Not brilliant. Another RASP has appeared. So let's just check the transactions tab. Eliminate pirates from corporate trade routes. So Convumia, we are in the right system. So we just need to find the pirates on the trade route. It could be that they're not going to be found in the nav beacon. So he's wanted, and you can see there, it should show up as red, but there's a bug. You can see there in the bottom left, mission target at the bottom. So he is a pirate, and he is covered by our kill contract. So we're going to get on him, treat him as a wanted target like anyone else, get the kill warrant scanner on him. Hopefully he's not going to chaff me. That's a very fashionable thing to do at the moment. And as soon as we've got that scan, it's open season. Alright, line it up. See if we can get the rails. Yep, 2 rails on him. That's taking him down to 26. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Some appalling accuracy from the cannons today. There we are. So he's all done. 25 grand. There's an adder over there. So we're just using the number 3 button on my Thrustmaster HOTAS to just select the next targets as they arrive at the beacon. So let's have a look here. So he's clean. Keep going through. Have we got anyone else? No, that's everyone we've got. Let's head towards the beacon again. Let's see how far away we are. We're 7 kilometers away. So it's possible that some other people have arrived. They're just not in our sensor range. And indeed, we found a couple more targets there. A Type 9. And, well, there's going to be an Anaconda over there. I can see it with my eyes. Star Surfer. Cool name, bro. He's wanted, he's a mission target. Go on, let's take on a Conda. So what we're going to do is we're going to go full on with this guy. Get right up his rear. And then we're going to fail to be where we need to be. And we're going to fire the cannons, and then full rails. There we are. Couple of rails. So the rails do huge amounts of damage in terms of their penetration ability. So if you're targeting a specific subsystem. So hopefully we're going to get a nice payday from this Conda here. And there he goes. Less than I would have hoped for. You get a nice fireworks display there, so not too bad. Now that would have attracted all kinds of people that are now appearing. Let's have a look at this Conda. Not Conda, Cobra. Fantastis! Or Fantastes. Not too bad. So, if we go back to the Transactions tab, if you may remember, we've taken out 2 registered pirates that were displayed with mission target on their ID card in the bottom left of the screen. So there we are. So we've taken out 2 of 5 of them. Take out 3 more, we've completed the contract. Douglas Benning has scanned me and said piratey things! And also there's Dan Aldridge. Top fella. Douglas Benning. That reminds me, we're looking for Douglas Benning. Because he just said something very piratey. And that means he's probably going to come as a mission target, and indeed he is. He's in a wing of 3. So see down there, who's he in a wing with? A Viper. And looks like another Viper. So this might get a little bit hairy. If we can act quickly, we'll be fine. If we take out the whole wing... Oh, other bounty hunters have already engaged them, so that gives us the advantage. So whilst we can, get a kill warrant scan on this guy. Manners? Oh, ramming me? I can't believe I missed the kill warrant scan by such a pathetic amount. There we are. And there we are. So we got the kill warrant scan confirmed on that guy. And he's taking huge amounts of fire. This shouldn't take too long. And there we go. There's a federal gunship over there. So we just need to find the rest of his friends. And there we are. There's one of them. So he's now in a wing of 2. Now, mission target is being displayed there, but it's in black, so you can't see it, which is hilarious. We want to get at least 1 shot in on this guy before he's destroyed. See if we can get a kill warrant scan. Oh, just remember to just keep it in the HUD. You aren't getting away. And there we are. So he's at 0, and I think we got the scan just in time. And there's the Viper. Now the lead ship's gone. Now we have more mass than a Viper, so we can mass lock him if we can maneuver properly. Which we can't. But, I mean, if you look at his health, yeah, he's taking huge amounts of damage from other people, so let's just finish him off. And there we are. So this federal gunship, I imagine, is going to be... Oh, and we see, we've now taken out 5 of them, so the mission's updated, so we've completed that mission, and we'll head back momentarily. We'll just see whether this federal gunship is worth anything. And he is, and he's in a wing. Of him, and it looks like a Cobra. So who first? We'll take out the Cobra, I think, first. Because if we take out the wingman quickly, that means we're going to get a better opportunity to focus on the gunship, which of course will be packing a lot more firepower. I would be surprised if I was wrong there. So there we are, get within good range and fire away. Cannons away, and... Oh, good shot with the rails. He's done. That's it. All done. Nice and finished. So we're just going to keep pressing 3, get the gunship back on our scanners, and there he is. And that's the quickest I've ever taken out a Cobra. Happy with that. So Reverend Marky, obviously he's going to be a little bit bigger fare. Positive contact with the rails. Missed the second lot though, unfortunately. We're taking some fire here, so we are going to put some more energy into our shield grid. Missed with the rails, unfortunately. See if we can get another shot. There we are, that'll do right. Wouldn't worry too much about the heat levels, just keep an eye on your hull. Now, all this weapons fire will attract other bounty hunters. They'll come at the very least to go and give me some fire support. There we are, just hitting them with the rails again and again. Doing very well, down to 6%. He's competent, so he's probably got a bit better armor. And down to 0, hopefully he's been worth it. 73,000, I'd say that's worth it. So we'll have a look around. Now, there are hundreds of different wanted targets here, so not too bad. We could go on, but we're here to do a video, not just make tons of money. So we're going to go to Super Cruise. And then we'll have a look about whether we need to dock in this system first in order to get some of those bounties.
3, 2, 1,
so remember, from the activity we have just been undertaking, we've acquired resources through two different methods. So we've been taking on this mercenary contract on behalf of the Minutemen in the neighbouring system, and also taking on bounties issued by the local authority. So let's have a look who those local authorities are. If you go to the left-hand panel, transactions, we can see here. So 175,000 is in the Convumia Blue Energy Inc. So that's the authority of this system, a minor faction in the system, Convumia. So all of those are local, plus the Federation bounty. So what we're going to do is we're going to dock in the nearest station in this system, which is going to be Arnold Hub, which is down here. Hopefully not on the other side of the sun. Almost. So we're going to dock in Arnold Hub and claim some of those bounties. So that's going to give us about 250,000, and then we're going to jump right back to the station. We can find out if we forget for whatever reason where we need to go to get paid. We can go to contract at the top of the transactions tab and click on that, and we can see it's Gradcha Orbital in Lima 19021. So there we are. We are now speeding. We got a fine. Again, we caught that on camera. Got a fine for speeding before. Only 100 quid, so not too bad. However, if I leave it, if I don't do anything with it, then it will turn into a bounty, and then all the bounty hunters in Christendom will think it's worth blowing me out of the stars for 100 quid. Particularly players, because it's another player. I can shoot another player. Right, 41. We're not paying attention. There we are. Follow the compass and find our pad, landing gear down. Nice and easy. Oh dear.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I will enjoy my stay at Arnold Hub, Tannoy person. Alright, so 11 grand on bullets, 2,600 on flying into the sun, and 60 on fuel. And we just fixed that. Dubstep as. Love it. So we're going to go on contacts. We're going to go on local security office, which is already on. Redeem all bounty vouchers, which will include the Federation and the local ones, and 286,000. Beautiful. So we're loving that. And I tell you what, while we're here, if I can get some beam lasers, that would be a good thing for me to do. Class 2 beams. Ah, beautiful. There we are. Class 2 beams. Yes, power management will be needed. Whatever. Someone just had a bad day. Class 2 beams. Ah, it's a beautiful thing. I'm tearing up a little bit. I miss them. I miss them so much. Fantastic. 2 beam lasers to go with our 2 railguns and cannons. We could get 4 railguns, I suppose, but that will mean that every time we fire, we're going to turn into vapor because it's going to get very, very hot. And, whoa, that's cost us a lot. We've now got 200 grand. What's the rebuy? Rebuy on our craft is 911,000. So yeah, we're going to need to fly carefully. And there we are. One thing to do that we could do, we can go on the bulletin board and look for similar missions that will fit our combat fit. So that's going to be more mercenary ones, so let's have a look. We've got one here. It's only worth 12,000 though. So, there we are. Oh, we could go piracy. But we don't have a hatch breaker. Find out more about piracy in the relevant carrier signal decrypting video. Or, alternatively, in the Elite Dangerous Job Center, if you want to do it solo. So there we are. So we've collected our monies and our beautiful beam weapons. And now we are ready to head back to blah 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 Starport. And actually, we can see, quite conveniently, if we press Q and go back to the Galaxy screen, we can see here exactly where we need to go. So we'll put on a course there. In fact, we can go one further, go into the system map.
Ship released.
Ship's released.
Engines engaged.
Well, I hope I'm not crashing into something because I can't buy another ship. So we're going to click on Garacha from the system view, click exit, and there we are. Arnold Hub, you've been very good to me. Definitely give you a good review on Space TripAdvisor. Right. Oh, I can't boost because of the landing gear. Oh, well, I can do it now. Haha!
Frameshift charge detected.
Celine. She was gone in a hurry.
Frameshift drive charging.
Lima 19021. Professor Chunks coming to say hello. Oh, that's cool. That was very cool. Landing gear is down. Just trying it nice and smoothly and avoid federal scans. And there we are. Follow the compass and find our pad. It's not rendered it, or landing pad number 5. There we are. Ooh. At the moment, they can't scan you when you're inside the station. Never! There we are, Rancher Orbital, enter the hangar, go to Starport Services. And to complete our contract, we're going to click on Bulletin Board. God, that's not a lot of money. We're going to go to the Return to Employer one, that's always at the top, and click Finish. And we'll get our money. And if you cast your mind back to earlier, we talked about the reputation effect, said it's high. So, see, we're allied, we've got some blue bar there, blue is good. And the chance of lockdown, this is the impact on the faction, chance of lockdown is down. So they're a bit more stable as an organisation. So that's not too bad. And now we've got all these ones that we could do. That was dangerous. But again, here we are. So this is another mercenary contract. But this one you're looking to target authority ships in LFT 682. So, there we are, back where we started at Grantia Orbital. Thank you for watching this episode of Carrier Signal Decrypting. Please make sure to subscribe for more videos in this series and other series to do with Elite Dangerous and getting the most out of this amazing game. And of course, some new titles that will be coming out further into November and December. So do subscribe and like the video and give me a comment if you have any questions or just want to say hey. It'd be great to hear from you. So, until next time, I've been Nova Kane. Thank you for watching, and ta-ta for now. Next time on Carrier Signal Decrypting. We're taking a little break from Pew Pew Bang Bang and looking at the career options available to you as a ferry pilot, or a smuggler if you still like a spice of danger. So do stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.